Let's do this! Is there any reason why you're not putting the phone in your speaker? Okay. That was weird.
There we go. 1 second.
Raul sometimes gets me so annoyed. Just so you know.
What's up, guys? Raul CQ here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are
The Power Couple. Baby, I showed you a picture on my.
Why?
Because I wanted to see the new feature I mean.
The new future?
Mm-hmm.
The future me?
The future you.
Baby, cheers, man.
Cheers.
To a wonderful show today.
Absolutely, in the name of Jesus.
Man, guys, I'm excited. I don't know why he shared that with you guys, but it's all good. It's simplified. It's you know, it's just good. It's good. All right, baby, can you stop?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of it.
Don't worry about it, man. Just leave it there. You put it there.
All right, cool.
Cool, man. We're watching the Power Couple show, guys. Well, you're watching it.
You're watching it. We're doing it right.
Right.
And today we're going to be talking about it. Today.
Sleep with me.
Sleep with me, man.
How to get your spouse in bed.
How to get your spouse in bed, man. Okay?
Man, let's be honest. Has anyone ever had trouble with this? I have.
I have to.
I couldn't get him in bed, man. I just couldn't get him in bed.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm kidding. Anyway, man, but this is a challenge that a lot of married couples have. I'm glad to say we have yet to experience it. I'm hoping that we will never have to experience it. But a lot of people do say that once we start having children, it can get a little difficult.
Yeah. I mean, is there a statistic that you have?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about those statistics in the course of the day. Okay?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I think you should share them now. Share them now.
No one's cheering with you. Sorry.
They're cheering with me, man.
Guys, man, look, this is the Power Couple Show. What we're going to talk about right now is how to get your spouse in bed, right? How do you sleep with me, right?
Sleep with me.
How do you get your spouse to sleep with you? We're going to talk about some of the challenges that married couples face when it comes to this. But before we dive in to the sexual drive of a marriage, we're going to do love words.
We're going to do love words.
Baby, tell everyone who's here watching this for the very first time, what in the world is love words?
Man, love words is a time where you and your spouse begin to start uplifting each other, edifying each other, showing yourself some love, right? Just loving on each other, man, because it's so important to do the small little things that really make a big, big difference, right? So every morning, every time we do the show, we always allocate time to really uplift our partner. So if you're watching this show, make sure you text your partner, make sure you call them, make sure you via Facebook message them, Skype them in, right? If they're next to you, do it with us, right? We're gonna do it for the sake of our marriage, but you have to do it for the sake of yours. All right, so let's go and do that now.
I love it. Ready?
Yes.
Now.
Now.
All right, face me.
Something's wrong with my meerkat.
I'm gonna face you. Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Something wrong with it, girl.
Nah, boy.
Yeah, girl.
Nah, boy.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
All right, cool.
Go ahead.
Baby, I want to say that I love you because you always, really, because you cooked some amazing food yesterday. I mean, that steak was really good. It's the best steak you've ever cooked. Ever.
Me. He's talking about me. Fine. All right. I love you, baby, because of your lips.
Oh.
Man, those lips, they just drive me crazy. They're so soft. And
they're going to be on my face forever.
Oh, man. I love your lips, man. And that's one of the reasons why I love you. I love those features because it's just awesome. You know, usually we talk about, deep, qualities and, but I decided to go physical with this one.
Yeah, can we be physical for a second? Don't judge us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love your lips, baby.
Baby, I just want to say that I love your legs. Your legs are amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm grabbing them right now, and they're like, wow, they're beautiful. And I want to say thank you for taking care of yourself for me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Baby, I just want to say that I love you because you have been positioning us for so much opportunity. And I honestly cannot do without you. Yesterday, something really powerful happened. And I texted him. I was like, dude, you're like the best marketer in the world. And I really mean that. Like, here was just an idea that we've had. And because you believed in it more than I do, I think you really believe in it. You're like positioning us in a way that we can really quantify where we are to where we want to be. And I can't do without you. You're amazing, bro. I love you so much for having that vision.
Thank you so much, baby. I want to say thank you for always saying kind words, edifying me, and just saying the right things at the right time that just make me a better man.
You are an amazing man. I love you.
Love you too, girl.
Man, Love Words is the bomb,
like
bro.
Tick, tick.
Boom. Let me tell you why Love Words is amazing to me. You know, every time I do Love Words, I recommit my love to him.
Yeah.
I find myself thinking about why I committed to this love. Because when I start saying, man, I love those lips, man.
Yeah.
I love that you are constantly having vision. You know, like when I start saying all of these things, I realize why I even fell in love with you in the first place. It reminds me, and it makes me think there's nothing else better. There is, you know what I mean? There isn't. There's anything else better than being with you right here, right now. This is amazing. I chose you out of the billions of people on this earth. Love Words reminds me that.
Thank you.
That's why I love doing it, man.
Thank you.
Guys, you're watching
The Power Couple Show.
live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern.
on Meerkat YouTube and
ThePowerCoupleShow.com.
Make sure you go to thepowercoupleshow.com. Let me tell you why. You're going to be able to watch the recording of this, and if you want to rewatch it. You can also watch a few episodes of yesterday or last week or whatever. Check it out. But something's going to pop up when you get to thepowercoupleshow.com. It's just going to pop up. And what I want you to do, I suggest you doing, is putting your email in. Here's why. You're going to enter our VIP list, get updates on everything that we're doing. But we want to give you something completely free. And that's our ebook, The 7 Ways to Becoming a
Power Couple.
So make sure you put your email there. Go to thepowercoupleshow.com so you can get access to that. Guys, we love you so much. It's time for the quote of the day, baby.
What is the quote of the day, baby?
Well, I decided to go with some statistics.
Oh.
So we're doing the statistics of the day.
Statistics of the
The
day.
stats of the day.
The stats of the day.
Stats.
Stats.
Ooh, no.
We should probably have a stats of the day. What do you think?
I mean, depending on the topic.
Depends.
So, baby, I want you to tell everyone the first statistic of that I have here.
Yeah. So
The average married couple,
according to
drphil.com.
drphil.com, all right, six couples on an average, okay, are having sex 68.5 times a year, which is about once a week, okay?
A little bit over once a week.
A little bit over once a week. If you're watching this, okay, either on the recording, if you're watching on the Power Couple Show, I want you to, if you're willing to put yourself out there, right, and share with us, right, how many times are you having sex with your wife or your spouse or your husband, right? Is it more than once a week, right? Is it just about right? Okay.
Yeah, the average married couple has about 68.5 times a year sex, right? Has sex 68.5 times.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. One time, over a little bit over one time a week. I could say that we kind of fall into that category, right? Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but I think that the average might equal that. You want to challenge? You want to challenge that?
I thought we were challenging it already.
I know we are. We're actually doing a challenge right now internally, seeing if we can increase that number.
Yeah, we already passed that number this week.
Yeah, baby, but the year. Hello.
I know
the year.
But if we focus on the daily production.
I know that's what I'm saying, but we got to do that.
Yeah, I know.
We got to beat that every day, every week,
yeah.
Right? If y'all want to take the challenge, let's try to increase this by 10, at least by 10. Let's make it 78, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to get this to 78. Now, this isn't bad, guys. This is the average. And I think that, once a week, maybe 2, maybe 3, this is what people are doing. This is the average couple in America, average married couple in America is doing. Not a bad statistic. It's just average.
Yeah. Well, what about the statistic when the one where as you continue your marriage?
Yeah.
It decreases.
It says actually 15 to 20% of marriages, it doesn't give me a time frame though, have sex no more than 10 times a year.
Wow.
Which is equivalent to a sexless marriage.
Wow.
That's crazy. Get the iPad real quick, baby. Get the iPad. Because I am curious to know, and I'm sure you guys are curious to know, if in fact there's a statistic that states as the years go, like maybe, you know, people after 10 years of marriage decrease to once a month. You know what I mean? Like, what is the statistic after 10 years of marriage or 20 years of marriage?
Yeah.
That would be a cool thing to figure out. Can you look that up? See if you can find a statistic that way.
Yeah.
But if you think about that, 15 to 20% of marriages have sex no more than 10 times a year. That's a sexless marriage. That's sad, man.
What do you want me to look up again?
He's not paying attention to me.
This is what happened in my mind. Literally.
You have to find out if it decreases after a certain year. You know, but these stats are, I mean, these are crazy statistics if you think about it. 15 to 20%. That's a big chunk of married people who are not having sex. When think about it, not the whole purpose of marriage, but one of the greatest benefits of marriage is the fact that you can have sex whenever you want, and that's really powerful, because when you're not married, you have to look for it. You know what I mean? And in our personal, you know, opinion, we believe that sex should only be involved in a marriage, because it's just such a powerful exchange when done right. And so in a marriage, it's like here you have this person who you are to treat as yourself, and so you become one. Whenever you want it, you can get it, pretty much, right? Obviously with the respect to it too. But I just think that, you know, so many people are getting so comfortable or numb to the marriage, right? You know, we feel like we no longer have to work for sex, right? We feel like we no longer have to you know, put out to get what we want. It's almost like, yeah, just give it to me. And suddenly it just becomes normal sex, you know, just the normal thing, right? When it should be something very beautiful, very powerful every time that you do it. Can it be? Is it possible to be, right? Baby, I guess you're not finding it, but in the meantime, that's okay. You're watching
The Power Couple Show!
Live Monday to Friday.
10 a.m. Eastern.
On Meerkat YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Baby, talk about what you think about these statistics.
Man, I think these statistics are awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like,
awesome. You think 15 to 20% of people?
No, I'm talking about the fact that, you know, the 68%. That's pretty good.
Okay, so what about the rest of the stuff?
Yeah, the other stuff is not so good. It's not so good, okay? Like 15 to 20%, that's crazy, okay? That's not having sex more than 10 times a year, right? Here's what I think about it really quickly, okay? What I'm thinking is that look, sex is the outcome of doing things the right way in your marriage, right? You see, like sometimes a lot of men want to have sex with their wife, and their wife kind of says no, and it's not because they're not more. It's not because they're any less attracted to them. In some cases, it may be they may have, you know, packed up a couple weight, but in most cases, it's because they're not doing what they need to do, the steps that lead into having sex, right? And these steps that lead to having sex are way more important than just having sex itself. As a matter of fact, these steps that lead up to sex, right, are components and pillars in your relationship. And that's what we're going to be talking about, okay? Because without these components, really, the whole relationship will just go into crumble, right? Sex is just the outcome of having a good marriage, right? Sex is not really the most important thing in the relationship, although the steps and the components and the pillars that lead to the outcome of sex is what's important and is what we should be focusing on. Having less sex in your relationship is a sign, it's a red flag, okay, that something's not right, okay? 15 to 20%, okay, have sex no more than 10 times a year. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is less than that's less than once a month. That's crazy. And you're married, right? I mean, that's crazy, guys, right? And there's something that we need to talk about here, because I think it's important to understand, right? What should you be doing to have more sex in your life? What should you be doing to really, to really begin to start wooing and romancing your wife? A lot of people sometimes think that they get married and that's it. Like they have it all. They've locked it in. They don't have to do any more effort. They don't have to romance their spouse anymore. They don't have to do any more growing. They have, it's like they put the feet on the recliner, they lay back, they pop a beer, and they just are sipping, and everything's gonna be fine. Wrong.
Wrong.
It's not gonna be fine, right? Everything's gonna require you to put effort into it, right? Do we have any stats there?
I think so. It says here we have. Says among the married, the decline is even more striking, even among couples who rate their marriages as very happy and say they're still in love. Frequency of intercourse declines. 6 out of 10 couples stated that marriage had completely ruined the excitement of having sex. 6 out of 10. Did you hear that?
That's crazy.
6 out of 10 married couples stated that marriage has completely ruined the excitement of having sex. That's scary. That is scary. Another survey found that 60% of dating singles reported being sexually satisfied, compared to only 52% of married people. Also in that study, 48% of dating singles and only 36% of marrieds report having sex at least once a week. So we need to talk about that for a second, because this is crazy. If you think about it, it's like this society has pushed ourselves into believing that sex is better being single. Like, think about it. 6 out of 10 married couples said that marriage killed the excitement of having sex.
Gosh, that's such a lie.
6 out of 10, bro.
That is such a lie.
That's 60%, bro.
Oh man, that's terrible.
That's horrible.
Dude, that is terrible, and that is such a lie. The only reason, baby, why is it that sex? Why do you think they're saying that? Because they're true. I mean, I know I just called them liars.
I can see how it happens.
Okay, but what I want you to talk about is, the fact that having sex, right? They said that 6 out of 10 people said that being married killed their sex.
Yeah.
Right? Now, talk about that for a second, because I guess when you're single, you're having sex with random people. And it creates the feeling of something new, something refreshing.
Right? So I get it.
Which means that you can actually create that same feeling in your marriage if you do things the right way, right? Can you talk about that for a second?
Yeah, man. Here's the only reason what that excitement is created.
Go for it.
It's a new thing. Right? Anytime something is new, it's exciting.
Wow.
So what's the issue here?
What's the issue, yo?
Is it that marriage killed the excitement of sex, or that comfortability killed the excitement of sex?
Very true.
The thing is that married couples blame it on marriage, when really it's you not making something new out of it.
Talk about that, please. People are getting comfortable.
This is why I can't stand when people are like, "That's exactly why I'm getting married." No, marriage ain't the problem. People are treating marriage as if it's a person. Like,
dude, man,
marriage is not the problem.
Marriage is not the problem, man. Look, listen, we got to get our butts out of that lazy. We got to stop being so lazy. We got to stop being so comfortable thinking that, everything's going to be fine, that our spouse is still going to be there, that our spouse is still going to want to have sex with us. That, yeah, we packed up a couple weights, we packed up a couple pounds. Yeah. But you know what? They're still going to love me. No, look, listen. Look, okay, look. Yeah, you're supposed to be married till death do us part, okay? And you got to take that serious. What that means is that through anything and through everything, you guys have to love each other, but it doesn't exclude the fact that you have to be comfortable.
Right.
It doesn't exclude the fact that you don't have to grow. It doesn't exclude the fact that you don't have to romance and woo your spouse the way you did when you got her. You still have to do those things, and you have to implement things in your relationship that create that, like having date nights, like having more sex, by dressing up, by role playing, by doing.
So check this out. There's a problem. The problem is not marriage. The problem is that people are comfortable. We become so used to everything. And that's the problem. Stop using it, okay? How do you get used to something? Because you use it. You abuse it. It's just you overuse it. You need to create this new fresh air about your marriage all the time. That's how you're able to keep sex exciting. But it's almost as if like the media, the world, entertainment, people in general, this society today has gotten so pushed to the fact that marriage kills sex, when that's not the truth. The other thing is this. I mean, like, these statistics are like they're trying to train us to believe it, Here's another statistic. 60% of singles say that sex satisfies. Guess how many married people actually believe that their sex satisfies?
How many?
52%.
Wow.
So slight drop. But like, why? So there's a problem. All right. Now, I don't want to put too much attention on the problem because I hate focusing my energy on problems. I like to focus my energy on creating a solution.
A solution, yeah.
So let's go into the solution. We all can agree the problem is not the marriage. It's you unable to find something new and fresh about your marriage.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the solution to that. All right. And I want you to understand this is totally human. Okay. We're not saying, those of you who are saying, oh, but it's just not exciting. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with you. It is normal. I mean, we do this with the places that we live. Oh, I'm tired of this place. I want to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
We do it with our phones. Oh, the new iPhone came out. I don't want this one anymore.
Yeah.
We do it all the time since we were kids. You get a toy. You're tired of the toy. You want a new toy.
Yeah.
We do it all the time. Okay?
All the time.
So the problem is this, right? As human beings, we have an issue with not decision-making, but managing our decisions.
Yeah.
We get so accustomed to, oh, another day, another. What does someone say? It's just the same crap, new day, right?
Yeah, same day,
something like that. Like it's just like, oh, it's just another day. Like there's no, it's like there's no newness to life, and people just say this. And if you're saying to your marriage, and if it's in your marriage, it's gonna lead to your life. Just everything is just gonna become, oh, it's just another day.
It is.
That's the issue that's creating a less satisfying sexual marriage, right?
Yes.
It says, today is hump day. You do realize this. Well, perfect timing then, right? No, but, so guys, what is the solution to this? We're going to give you the solution in just a moment, but you guys are watching
The Power Couple Show!
Live Monday to Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern.
On Meerkat YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, where you are going to see is when you're there, in about 7 seconds from the moment you actually go to that site, there's going to be a pop-up, and it's going to ask you to put your email in. And here's why you want to do that. Because we have a free gift we want to give to you.
Yes,
we want to give it to you. It's a free gift, and it's 7 ways to becoming a
power couple.
So go ahead, get access to that, and we would love to give that free gift to you. Go to thepowercoupleshow.com, okay? So we're talking about, how to get your spouse to sleep with you. Marriages all over America are suffering, from the lack of newness, right?
Yes.
People are suffering all over America to the syndrome of I'm used to it.
I'm used to it.
I'm used to it. People think that marriage is the issue to their lack of excitement in sex.
Yes.
Marriage is not the issue, guys. Marriage is not a human being. It cannot do anything to you. It cannot hurt you. Marriage is not the issue.
It's not the issue.
You're the issue.
You're the issue.
So what's the solution to this?
The solution, guys, right, is just getting creative, right? It's remembering what you did to win your wife over, right? I mean, I'll be honest with you. There's times where I stopped getting haircuts, right? And there's times where I stopped, dressing up and doing the things that I needed to do, right? But I had to realize, yo, this I'm in it for the long run. I'm in this for like forever, until I depart from this earth. And I realized that, I needed to get creative. I needed to start realizing, I needed to start doing things that I had previously done that got me here, right? But now I needed to do things to keep her, right? And some of those things that I decided to do was create a day where we just date each other, you know, where we date, and this is called a date night. You know, and another thing that I decided to do was I started creating a list of different places where we can date each other. So I don't, you know, because sometimes I know it can be hard. It can be hard that you're like, I don't know what places to take her. But if you actually listen, if you really pay attention, your spouse literally gives you exactly what they want throughout their day through conversation. Just be more of a keen listener and see what they're really after, what they really want. And the fact that you're listening is it's not only gonna better your relationship, but when you actually give your spouse the gift, right? They're not only gonna be excited for the gift, but they're gonna be even more excited because you paid attention, you listened, because without listening, you would have never came across that gift that they were thinking about, right? So, I mean, understand that your wife, your spouse, your husband, they're sharing a lot of things with you that you probably is just kind of going over your head because you're not even listening. You're not really paying attention to what they're saying, you know? And they're saying some really good stuff that is just whoop, going over your head, right? So make sure you pay attention. Make sure you really listen to what they're saying. Also, make sure you allocate some time where you're just going to uplift your partner, right? Look, sex is fun. Sex is amazing. Sex is great. Okay, you know, one of the things that I also did is I decided to give my wife a gift, right? A gift that was going to benefit me and her by going, you know, here's the deal, right? Like, the beautiful thing about clothing and the beautiful thing about lingerie, the beautiful thing about just clothing in general is that you have the ability to decorate your body. You have the ability to make things stand out, that remind you of how beautiful your spouse is, right? My wife is amazing, all right? She has an amazing body. I love her to death. But you know what? When she's not decorating her body, when I'm not putting an effort either to pushing her to decorate her body, right? Sometimes I forget what I have in front of me, right? I forget. So for me personally, the best way for me to never take her for granted is by having her buy clothes, having her buy lingerie that reminds me what I have in front of me. Because sometimes it's the fact that we forget what we have in front of us, that when we lose it, we're crying and we're saying to ourselves, I'm an idiot. What was I thinking, right?
Yeah. So you know what? I want to give it to them in you know, a step-by-step formula to the solution, okay?
Yeah.
Shout out to The Reverse Life for liking this, for streaming this. And shout out to Dan88422. Baby, let's give him a 2 claps. Ready?
You rock.
You're awesome. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
So I'm basically going to wrap up what my husband said in a nice little bow and give it to you in steps, okay? The problem is that we're used to it. The solution is we got to make things new. If we make things new, guess what happens? The excitement kicks in again, and we're going to enjoy making love to one another whenever we need, right?
And it should get so good that you guys start using sex as an incentive rather than, oh, I don't feel like doing it, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So here's number 1, okay? Baby, number 1.
Yeah.
Grow.
Grow.
Okay? Just grow. Grow mentally, grow physically, grow spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you grow, what happens, it's so funny, right? It's so funny that I'm saying this, right? I'm telling you to grow mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's like, what the heck does that have to do with sex? But think about it. If Paolo and I are the same exact person, it's gonna get boring.
Oh gosh, it's gonna get
I
so
can
boring.
see why sex, you know, loses excitement if you're the same exact freaking person, right? But if you are growing, if he's constantly growing, we're starting to create new conversations. Honestly, it feels like I'm making love to a whole new human being.
Which
because
creates the illusion that single people feel. Like, you get to experience what single people feel, except without any of the risks and all that stupid stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're creating somebody new, right?
Just grow.
It's like you feel like you're having sex with another person, but in reality, you're having sex with your spouse, right?
And when you're going for the better, you're falling more in love. So the sex just gets even better. Like, it's just crazy. So grow mentally, right? Right. Become better with your thoughts when you speak, right?
Yeah.
Yet physically, get better, man. Tone up, lose weight. Just start looking nicer.
Yo, start looking nicer, yo.
Right? Spiritually, right? Have a connection with God, man. Start building your relationship with Christ, because when you start doing those things,
yeah.
I mean, this is what we do. I don't know what you believe in, but build a spiritual foundation, man, because when you're there, it's like you can fall into one another.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just this deeper connection. You're growing. You're becoming new, right? Mm-hmm. Number 2, date each other. Man, when you date each other, you actually make it a priority. You can say, I don't care what happens in our week, this day, this time, we are going to date each other and really do something cool. Don't just, because that can either become, well, I'm used to it.
Yeah, don't get used to it, man.
Do something different. Dress up with each other, man. Like, go out like you did when you first courted each other to get to this point. Do that. Date one another again. Surprise one another, okay? That's number 3. Surprise one another, okay? And you can combine the two. I can surprise a date for him. I can surprise him with gifts. I can surprise him with random sex, right? Like, surprise one another. Just do it. The more you surprise, what is surprise? Surprise. I read something yesterday.
Do it.
Surprise is an infusion of speed and secrecy. Wow. Surprise. It says the backbone of surprise is speed and secrecy. So it's like when you do that, it creates this new feeling.
That's good. Speed and secrecy.
Yeah. So you start calling him like Juan or Tom or Hector. No, I'm going to keep calling him Paolo. All right. The next thing is this. Number 4, decorate yourself attractively. Have a real conversation with your spouse and say, baby, what do you like me dressed in? And have them do the same. And like really just tell each other how you want to start decorating each other.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something. The other day we went shopping. And I was like, baby, I want you to try something new. And I gave him a new outfit that he normally isn't used to wearing. And when he put it on, butterflies.
Everything changed.
Everything changed. I had butterflies. My heart dropped a little bit. I was just so attracted to him.
She was.
I was like, dang, like that's my man. That's my husband, right?
It's me.
Same thing for me. Like when I put clothes on, how do you feel? Like, wow. Like,
yeah.
And I could tell he gets like that because he walks when we're in public. He's like, you look so good. Like when you decorate yourselves attractively, something great happens. It's just like, wow, like that's mine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Even in the house, walk around the house decorated attractively, right? And the last one, have fun, okay? Be transparent with one another and tell each other what you enjoy sexually.
Yep.
What you don't enjoy, right? Just make it a fun thing.
Yeah.
You know? Just have fun.
For sure.
You do those 5 things, man, let's increase this percentage.
Okay.
Let's not make it that 60% of singles are satisfied and only 52% of married people are satisfied.
Yeah.
Let's make it where 60% of singles are satisfied, but 89 or 99.999% of married couples are satisfied.
Yeah.
Let's make it where not 6 out of 10 married couples are saying marriage killed their excitement for sex. Let's say 0.5 out of 10 people, right, are saying that marriage killed their sex drive, right? Let's not say the average married couple has sex 68.5 times a year. Let's make it 78 times a year.
Yeah.
Let's not say 15 to 20% of marriages have sex no more than 10 times a year. That's a sexless marriage. Let's make it 5 to 10%, okay? Let's do that. If you're with us, I want to hear a hoorah. No, I'm just making hear you. But make a commitment. Tell your spouse, call your spouse right now if they're not with you. Say, baby, we're gonna have sex. You know what I mean? Baby, sleep with me. Baby, we're gonna change the way we're doing marriage.
Yeah, man. Change it up, man.
Implement these 5 things, your marriage will change. I went off.
It's okay, man. You're watching the Power Couple Show, guys. We are just about done. We've wrapped it up with the 6 points, okay? Which I'm gonna quickly just repeat. 5 points. You have to grow. Date each other. Okay, that's the second one. The third one is surprise one another. The 4th one is decorate yourself attractively. And the 5th one is have fun, be transparent, ask each other what you guys love or want to do or want to start doing, right? You guys are watching The Power Couple Show live Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on YouTube and thepowercoupleshow.com. Guys, make your way out to thepowercoupleshow.com
right now
to watch the replay. Okay. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. Be awesome, okay? And we're gonna
leave us some comments, follow us, share this, retweet this, share this on Facebook, and just let us know your thoughts, man. We really appreciate your words.
Make sure you subscribe to YouTube, our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on Meerkat.
Guys, you're the bomb.
Like tick, tick, boom.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, what are we talking about tomorrow? Here we go.
Oh, 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. It is Thursday. We're going to be talking about a whole new topic, and it's going to be pretty awesome. This topic is, drum roll please.
We're going to be talking about how to protect your love and respect for each other. That's good.
That's good.
Sure.
Protect your love and respect.
And respect, yo.
For each other.
For each other.
So just call it respect me.
Respect me, yo.
Respect me.
Respect me.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. We're going to catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Love you guys. Peace. You're the bomb.
Tick, tick.
Boom. Yeah, we're on Twitter, man.